check out this ethereal overexposure. It's morning. I'll show you what it looks like out here. That's the sunrise. That's what's giving me the overexposure. I just finished a meditation and breath work. Let's bring this back. And you can turn to me. And hi, everyone. We'll just be doing it about here. And I will close that door. Once I've set up the camera, I will close the door. There we are. So it's not so strong. I keep making these recordings for YouTube. Hi, YouTube. But I just don't load them because time passes by so fast, and I do end up putting a lot more content a lot easier on Instagram, which then links to Facebook. And I thought, okay, well, I just started yesterday with a breathwork program that I'm offering every morning at 7:30 a.m. and every evening at 5:30 p.m., where I cover different styles of breathwork, and I also add in meditation. So ideally, I'd only do it between half an hour to 40 minutes. And so I'm already here in the studio, and it's nice and quiet, and I'm loving the sun in my face, really. I don't know if it is good for all of you. I could always hide myself, and then you can see me. But it feels really nice to have the sun in my face. And I wanted to update you on what's been happening to me. I didn't want to have to go into any kind of editing and big production because I'm like the only one who does my own editing on my videos. And I think that's what stalls me from actually putting stuff out there on YouTube, because everything needs to be edited and it just takes hours, and yeah, I'm just not that interested. But I wanted to give you an update of what's been happening with me, starting off from Easter. So that Easter weekend, I did a 2-day fast. It was a digital detox of 48 hours, kind of less than 48 hours, maybe about 36 hours. And I also went on a dry fast for 24 hours. And I ended it on Easter for lunch, where I had a Zoom with my family. And I thought that was really nice. But I felt like I was just scratching the surface. Sorry, I'm just going to get comfortable here. So I felt like I was just scratching the surface of what was supposed to, well, I feel like it was meant to be happening. I felt like I was just scratching the surface of something, but I just couldn't figure what that something was. So I decided to go on a 6-day digital detox. And already for the 40 days over Lent, I was only eating once a day, and it now has become a norm, and I'm very excited about that, because now that I think about it, I remember in my 20s I was eating 5 times a day because, it was supposed to help boost your energy levels or keep you strong throughout the day or help you build muscle, because I was a gym rat, and that didn't work for me. Now that I've done a whole 40 days once a day, and I've been doing it for a while, like every fast I would do a once a day meal. It seems really easy. It makes me wonder, like, how have I been living? I've been doing really well. So I decided I would do the 6 days on a digital detox. I just needed to get offline, especially social media, because I realized that I was scrolling more on Facebook than I've ever done before. I'm not one who is into doing Facebook, really. So, because of the coronavirus and wanting to know what was out there, I was doing a lot more of it. And it was stressing me out. And then Instagram was stressing me out. And I just didn't want to be online. I just didn't want to be near any kind of device where I was staring at the screen. So that was the most important. Just get offline. And then I wanted to try again what I tried last year twice, which was to go on a 72-hour fast. Yeah. I was even being a little bit overzealous to think that I could even do 84. The thing is, last year, the twice that I did it, I was in Europe. It was not as humid and hot as here. On the second day, I think on my 48th hour, which was sometime last week, I can't remember, I was feeling so overheated. So overheated. I had 6 showers. I couldn't take it. So I had to have some water and break my fast. And of course, there was a part of me that felt like I failed. But then there was another part of me is like, well, you know what? It's just water. Like, you can deal with some water. You know, like it's not like, what was the point of that? You know, what was the point of me getting into that? But there was no point. At the end of it, there was almost no point to get to that point of feeling like a prune and overheating and not being able to focus on anything. Not breath work, not meditation, not reading, not even taking a nap because it was so hot. So I decided, okay, after the 48 hours, I'll just break my fast and then, but I was still on a digital detox. I still feel like I am, you know, that's the reason why I'm doing this video here right now, because I just don't really feel like being online, really. But I wanted to give this update on what I'm doing. And when you take things out, when you abstain, right? When you take things out that you used to having, any of your vices, your addictions, of course it becomes really hard. Now, I've been doing it for a while, so it's not like I have any vice for alcohol or caffeine or cigarettes or junk food. But the easy, even the simpler stuff like food and water, I would strip that down, you know. And thus these dry fasts where you're down to nothing but yourself. And of course, the first thing arises is all this anger and resentment that has been needing to resurface for a while. And people that I haven't heard from in a long while, they would start to resurface into my dreams. Oh, that is painful. That is so painful. And so I have to, you know, get a piece of paper and write a letter to them and just let all the stuff out that I've never had the chance to let out, and then burn it. You know, being able to let it go and burn it, because it is all in the past. And knowing that, you know, I'm pretty sure I've affected some people in their lives as well. And all I can hope and pray is they do the same, letting go and surrendering and being able to feel anger. I remember a mentor of mine had to give me permission to feel my anger. He's like, I give you permission to feel your anger. Because I think in the industry, it's like, you know, you're not allowed to even talk about it. You're not allowed to curse because it's unprofessional. Can't say shit, fuck, motherfucker, you know, whatever, you know, like, it's just, And so everything just gets suppressed because you're trying to uphold the title, an identity. So I got that all out. I'm feeling a lot better about myself, and I thought, this is something that I really want to share. And so I came out of that 6-day retreat, silent retreat, also thinking I really want to create my own retreat program because I believe in it. I believe, and it's very helpful, although also very challenging. But it's not like a 10-day silent retreat that you do in Vipassana. It's pretty much a digital detox. And being with yourself. And I think the fast should be optional because I think that a lot of people also feel very triggered when it's more than a 12-hour fast or more than a 16-hour or 18-hour fast. So some people either go, wow, you did 24, 48 hours, or some people are just going to go, what the fuck, why? So it is what it is. But I feel like when all that is stripped, there's something else that comes up. And so this came up. This wanting to have breath work every day during Ramadan and deciding to continue my fast. Not just once a day, because I've already done it and I'm kind of used to it and just like, it doesn't really feel like anything to me. But to just extend it a little bit, where I've decided, and you're hearing it from me now for those of you who follow me on YouTube and Facebook, I've decided that it'll be a dry fast for 24 hours and I break my fast with something liquid. Could be a juice, could be a light smoothie or clear soup, but it would be liquid because I need some liquid. It is Malaysia, it is hot. I do not want to feel like a raisin. I hate the feeling. It comes to that point when you feel like a raisin, you're like, well, there's no point anymore. But all I need is to be hydrated. So water, just something rich in water. So water, juice, soups. And then another dry fast. So the 48th hour is when I will decide to have a nice, solid, nourishing meal. So that means that I will be eating every 48 hours, but I will be drinking every 24 hours. So I feel like it's not as taxing on my body. It's still doable. And I'm still in the process of being here with myself and learning more about myself during this fast. And also I'm coordinating and trying to manage so that I'm not on social media and I'm not on the internet as much. I'm still working on it. So you've heard it from me. My breath work is 7:30 in the morning and 5:30 in the evening, and that's about half an hour, 40 minutes long. That is going to be under Our Body Space, social media profiles. I'll leave it there. And then I'm going to create weekly schedules so that I don't have to be online almost at all. I don't want to be online on a daily basis anymore. And I am in the middle of creating a silent retreat that we can all follow. It's just a little bit challenging. Usually silent retreats are in person, obviously, and you have a master meditator with you or facilitator to help you and guide you. But how am I going to do that if I don't want to be online? I want to do it, but how am I going to do it if I don't want to be online? So it's going to take some time. But I also trust that I am on the right path and I'm taking the steps. So right now, it's just really exploring what it feels like to go into the next stage of the fast. So I've already done 40 days on a Lent, and that was a breaking fast, 1 meal a day. Now I'm going into Ramadan, joining you guys, for all of you joining you guys for another 30 days, having only liquid every 24 hours and solid every 48 hours. And then we'll see where it goes from there. I'm going to just start off with that and explore that and explore myself and what works for me. Yeah. So that's it. That's all I wanted to share with you right now. Nothing edited. I probably am just going to push this, send, and write a little detail and share it on my social media platforms, and then just get offline. Everything that you need to know about the classes that are happening, go to Our Body Space social media, whether Instagram or Facebook, okay? Our Body Space. OurBodySpace. Not even gonna even edit that. Just that's what you've just seen, okay? I'll put some links below in the description below. And that's it. Join me in the breath work. Join me in the meditation. You can join me in the classes that I will be offering. If I am offering classes, maybe twice a week I'll be offering classes. And that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope you have a fantastic week. If you have any feedback or any comments, please do share. Ciao.